Hey Team 2, sorry for the delay in the video today. So today you guys are learning about the Greek gods and goddesses, and I apologize if the website was difficult for anybody to use. I know that some people had a hard time uploading pictures. One thing you try to do is copy the image website and see if that works, or try saving the picture to your computer and then uploading it that way. That's how I had to do it. So, and if you really have a hard time doing it, don't worry about it. This is just supposed to be kind of a fun assignment, picking a god or goddess of your choice and trying to make like a trading card on them. But again, do not worry if you have a hard time using the website. You can even just message, just on the Google Doc, tell me which god or goddess you would have made a card of and why, and then that would be totally fine. So one of the things you might have noticed is that the Roman gods and goddesses are basically exactly the same as the Greek gods and goddesses, except different names. The Romans were one of the master thieves of the ancient world, where they would take another civilization's ideas and just kind of steal them and make them their own. They did this often with religion. So basically what they do is if they invaded a civilization and found that civilization had cool gods, they would take those gods and make them part of the Roman gods. And so they did that with the ancient Greeks, where they took the ancient Greek gods, the Olympians, and basically changed their names and made them Roman. So instead of Zeus, it's Jupiter. Instead of Hades, it's Pluto. Instead of Ares, it's Mars. And instead of Demeter, it's Ceres, which is the goddess I'm going to talk about today, the goddess of farming. The reason I'm talking about the goddess of farming today is because I like to farm. My wife and I are very into planting and gardening, and so one of the things I wanted to show you today is how we're doing that even during this crazy time of not being able to go to the store and get plants and things like that, how we're doing it in our own home. So what you can see right here is our little greenhouse. So basically what a greenhouse is an enclosed area that would keep warm because it's plastic, so the sunlight can still get through, but it keeps it warm, so it's almost mimicking the idea of being in a warm earth environment. So everything you see here, I'm going to pull this up for you. Everything you see here started out as a seed. So we've got things from we used old egg cartons. Right, and we have things like marigolds and zinnias, like flowers, petunias. We also have planted kale, right, which you can eat. Basil, there's actually green basil and purple basil. Chives, which you can put on like a baked potato. More flowers here. You can see some things come up a little bit later, depending on when we planted them. We also have lavender, and they haven't come up yet. Red pepper, tomatoes. So these are Roma tomatoes, which are good for light canning, and then beefsteak tomatoes. Those are like the big tomatoes you might find on a sandwich. Again, all different kinds of marigolds, different flowers, petunias and poppies and zinnias, right? And then down here, more marigolds, labellas, which is another type of flower. We used old paper towel and toilet paper cartons, which, everyone has plenty of toilet paper now, to make little planters as well, and those are working as well. Hollyhock, foxglove, again, all different types of plants that we started everything you see here from seed. And by keeping it in the greenhouse, we're able to keep it warm enough that they grow. And then eventually we'll take them outside and we'll plant them when it is warm enough. So you can consider me a modern day version of Ceres, the goddess of farming. So anyway, hope you have a good day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.